Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Ooh, that's too bad.
You being sarcastic or something, my son?
Fool, you should never mix drinks.
What are you, retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny camera. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck. Oh fuck, I've said shit.
Back in off. Get a weapon collector boss.
I could knock him out in the shed.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you are here?
Right, everyone, welcome back to Oh shit, I forgot to get my fucking comments up. Right, I'll tell you in a minute when I can see you. Yeah, I can't even use the mouse at the minute because I just took the batteries out. And I forgot this fucking thing was fucked. Bollocks. Alright, this will be good. Alright, hang on. I'll let you know when I can see you. Absolute bollocks. Like usual. Always some fuck up. I'll be there in a minute. What I thought I'd go and grab the fucking I'll quickly go and grab some batteries. I didn't think that this mouse is fucked. Right, so when I can see some comments, I'll let you know. Apparently, as of now, there are none. All right. I can't see any anyway. So if you have commented, I haven't seen it yet. All right. What the fuck am I going to do this now? I need a little fucking spring. Dave, how you doing, mate? You alright? What you up to? Alright, hang on, I'll be with you properly in a minute. Just trying to get this mouse to bloody work. I don't know what the bottom is now. Right. Fox Frock, how you doing? Sorry, I was trying to get my mouse to work. I'll be there in a second. So, what have you two been up to anyway? What are you up to? Dave said not too bad, mate. And Eden, hello, Eden. Yeah, ain't too bad. I've got, I think I have got tendonitis in both hands. Although this one's nearly better now. That one's still fucked. But yeah. What's the bottom of my fucking mouth? Typically, start rushing around. Hannah, how are you? You right? Mystery Stumpy, be careful, bro. I'm alright. As long as my hands start getting better soon. Mystery Stumpy said, "There's a knife behind you." How's that why you're telling me to be careful? I'll be alright. Hannah said, "Say hi, honey. Hi, honey, and Hannah. How are you? You right?" Alright, I'm gonna have to get up again. I need to find the bottom of my mouse. So what the hell did I do with it? I had it in my hand, took it off, do the batteries. Right, hang on. What the fuck did I do with it? You can enjoy the weapons while I look for that. I'm just gonna have to leave it, I reckon. Anyway, how are you lot? You alright? What have you lot been up to? Don't forget to like the stream, by the way. I'll chat about pretty much anything, you know, anything within reason. We're trying to keep it light because it's a Friday night. Yeah. Thanks. There's been an interesting couple of days. It certainly has, mate. It certainly has. The only problem is I got bloody tendonitis in both my hands, so I haven't really given a shit. If you mean in the general world, but yes. Ice hockey. You're the only one on. You're the only regular on. So I've been deserted tonight, apparently. Can you all hear me all right, by the way? Because I'm using a different mic tonight. Smoke said you definitely got a real gun somewhere. They're locked up there where they're supposed to be. These are display pieces. You have to keep your proper ones locked up. Hello, Peach. How you doing, mate? I'm looking forward to getting your footage, by the way. I can't wait. I hope it's going well. In the dungeon said, do you like cats? You know what? Yeah, I don't mind cats. I don't mind any animals, really. Yeah. Dave said, yeah, sounds cool. Smoke said, how you got real ones? You can have firearms licenses in the UK. Spacey, how you doing, mate? You all right? And he said, I might be in a crap week. Been a bit of a shit one for me. Peach, you don't forget you can go as complicated as you want, but also you don't need to. All I need to know is, say if you write the questions, either say them out loud and then answer them, but I'll voice that, I'll mute that bit and voice it over, or write it down for me. That's all I need to know. And I'll do all the editing. But yeah, I've done one for Metallic. Metallic's going to do two. She's done a voice one. Sorry, what we're on about is I'm doing a new Spyroverse documentary, and I need footage of victims. So Metallic sent me in a bit of audio, which I've done an interview down the phone for. She's also going to do a different one because she put a voice on of the actual face in doing a face one, well, a masked one. Pete is going to do me a masked interview. Cornish Bob has sent one in already. Steve's doing one. Yeah, so it should be really good. Hello, everyone who's just joined in. Ice hockey said average more in America. Yeah, but I'm in England. But yeah, those cats are great. I have a small herd. Yeah, fucking hell. How you doing, Rich? You right? Smoke said it's hard to get though. Yeah. So I'll be honest with you. I don't actually have any firearms. I've got things like air rifles that I can hunt with, crossbows and bows and stuff like that. But a shotgun license is quite easy to get. Yeah, I've got for people wondering why I said I've had a bit of a shit week, I've got tendonitis in both my hands at the minute. Well, I think it is. I haven't been to the doctors yet, but if you look up the symptoms of tendonitis, I've got it in both hands. At one point, I couldn't open my hand. Sometimes when it's all right in the day, when you seem to be moving them about a bit, it's all right. But at night or when you rest, like watch a film, they seize up. And it's really painful, and you can't move your fingers. And then when you do, it makes a horrible popping sound. I had to put my hand like that and ease my fingers into it to make it shut. So this one, I've got it a tiny little bit in this finger now. This one, it seems to be in about 3 fingers. This one's worse. I'm trying to rest my hands as much as I can, but you can't really do that. I haven't been in the shed all week, though. Done minimal typing. I've just done editing on the computer, which is mainly just this hand anyway, because it's the mouse work, really. Spacey said, watched your torch review earlier. Nice torch, but you know me. By now, happier spending a few quid on cheap ones. Well, exactly. That was, I get you, mate. I get you. Because I got sent that one to do a review a couple of days before. I bought a load of torches like that big, 2 quid each. I think it might have been a quid each. I'll show you. Quid each. Pretty good. Yeah. 4 of them. They're for bug out bags. But yeah, now I get, although 20 quid for a light that's got that many features, I think it's pretty decent, them other ones. Saying that no smokes, I've got tennis elbow, doing my nutting, can't even train properly. Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it? Because I've got a lot of stuff I need to make. I need to make some knives and leather work. Can't do none of it. Yeah, it's really painful. Saint said, don't you mean, is that a joke question, Saint? He said, Mike, what's your favourite Ace of Spades song? I'd say Ace of Spades. Or, what's your favourite Ace of Spades song? Motorhead. Or is there a group called Ace of Spades now? I don't know. That's gone over my head. That's why I'm stupid. I knew what you meant. I thought I'd go along with it. No, do you know what? I quite like Ace of Spades. I do. I don't know. But I do quite like a bit of Motorhead. But at the same time, I haven't listened to loads of their stuff. But there are like at least 5 or 6, 7 songs I really like of their stuff. I always liked King of Kings. Basically, that said, yeah, £1 bargain. Yeah, Timu, I'm sure it was £4 for 4. That might have been 50% off though, but also that's still in £2 each. Riz and Mike, you planning on doing an interview with a Spyro, Desmond, for the next episode? If you look up the interview for Rusty Now from... If you do, look up the interview from Rusty Now from Joyride 2. All right, I'll do that, Rich. I'll do that. Rich, can you put that on the Discord? How are you, Rich, anyway? Yeah, I like a bit of AC/DC. Again, I'm not massively listened to them, but from what I know of AC/DC, there's a fair few songs of theirs I like. It's one of those... The thing with me, though, right, and this is with everyone I listen to, so even if I listen to a fucking band or whatever all the time, I hardly ever know what the songs are called. I hardly ever know. It's weird because you don't often, you just, especially if you're listening to like CDs or stuff like that, especially CDs. I tend to still buy CDs. I don't look at what the song names are called. So half the time I know the song that I like, but I couldn't tell you the name of it. Hello, Zaria Merchant, how are you? You're right. No need to be concerned. You're welcome here with open arms, and you know this is a loving, respectful place here. Saint said you better run is pretty new. I might have heard that one. As I say, a lot of them. Has it got a music video? Yeah, link it please, Rich. I'd like to see that. Yeah, so Cornish Bob joined in. Beach said he's going to join in. I'm going to do... Well, I may not need to do one now. The pinnacle is going to be Deep in the Bunkers, though. Yeah. Gary said, only if you tried to break in Zaria. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So how are you lot then anyway, apart from me being in quite a bit of pain at the minute? Driving me slightly mental. But I'm alright, I'm not too bad. Mentally, I'm fine. Well, I'll say that. I ain't too bad anyway. I ain't too bad. Pete said, when do you need it by again? I would, if possible, Monday. If though, Peach, if you guarantee 100% you're definitely doing it, I can wait a few more days. The only thing is, I need to get this done by basically next Friday. It's got to be done. So I need everything in as soon as possible. So preferably by Sunday evening, and then I can add it in. And then I've got because I've got a week to finish it now. It's got to be done within a week or it ain't going to get done. Okay, but yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if I get it Sunday evening, that's fine, mate. Yeah, it's okay as long as I know I'm definitely getting it. Yeah, it's just I've realised I've got a proper... It needs to be done by... Yeah, next Friday. Not even next Friday. Next Thursday. How you doing, John? You all right, mate? Daniel said, hope you get better soon, mate. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's a weird pain. And like sometimes your fingers like get stuck like that and then it makes horrible fucking popping sound when it moves. If you can move it. Yeah, bizarre. This hand's not too bad now, though. I reckon I've just been overdoing it for like months and not realised. Dave said, is Thunderstruck the one filmed in Basingbourne Barracks in the old aircraft? Maybe, mate, maybe. As I say, after time, I'm familiar with the video potentially or the song more than anything else. I never know the names. Ice Hockey said, can you get one of the displays out? I can't. So I can, but I can't hold guns on live streams. If you hold a gun on a live stream, they shut it down. I can show you any of the swords or knives, though, if you was interested in seeing a sword or a knife up there. Dave said I was living there when they filmed it. Great guys. Yeah, I'd love to. Well, I would have loved to have met Lemmy or any of the Motorhead blokes. Seemed amazing. Lemmy was great. And I did say Lemmy, didn't I? Because I have a habit of accidentally saying Lemmy because of Lemmy's fucking Lemmy. So, Garnish Bob! Love you, mate. Thank you for joining in, by the way. That was excellent. And I'm assuming that was your missus doing it with you. Tell her thank you as well. Garnish Bob said, all right, guys, Mike, just having a chill evening. I'm glad I got in time to do the video for me. I massively appreciate it. I'm thinking, because I'm going to do a couple of different sort of scenes. So one of the interviewers on the phone, yours might be a bit of sort of CCTV footage of an interview being taken. So it'll be on a little screen, on screen. So we'll be looking at like a monitor, if that makes sense. It'll make sense when I show it. Yeah, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to get it done by next Thursday. It should be done and ready to go. It won't be shown then. It's just I need to get it done by then. So far, I think I've done about 15 minutes worth of footage, which ain't bad. I'll tell you the rest of. I'll tell you vaguely the rest of the stuff I need to do. So, for anyone wondering, this is the new documentary for the Spyroverse. It's going to be called the Spyroverse: What We Now Know, or What We Know Now. And there'll be the chapters of the documentary there'll be an introduction, then there'll be the origins, Desmond's frequently asked questions so that people understand what Desmond's are, victim interviews, which is what College Bob just joined in. Then we'll have an interview with a ship member, Spyro Hunting Intel, where my character goes through an interview. He's doing an investigation. There's a camera following him around. Then there'll be science. I might not call it science, but science, and that'll be a scientist doing experiments with spygraphs. And then now, like what we know now. I've done intro, origins, Desmond's, part of victims, so I just need to film shit, science, and now, basically. Yeah. So, where are we? Dan said, what large torches would you recommend for durability and defense? Mag lights are good, but the only problem with mag lights is they often have them shit lights in them. You can get better light upgrades, but then you still have to have D-cell batteries. But the D-cell batteries add weight, so I'd look into maybe I'll get you some, Dan, if you're still there. I'll show you two that I recommend and one that I don't recommend. So the classic, even the classic 2, I think this is a one, it might be a 2D cell mag light. This is modified though. I modified mine so that I can have it's basically got a Cree LED. Basically, there's a fucking through light torch inside this that I've mounted inside it. But it works perfectly. And I've just cut a hole in the side. But imagine a 2D cell mag light. I've put a lanyard on mine. I have videos showing you how to do this. That, even in itself, held either that way so that it doesn't sort of slip out your hand, or that way with a lanyard. I'd recommend to do a lanyard, you just have to drill a hole in the bottom, really. Take the spring out, unscrew the bottom, drill a hole, put some paracord through, tie a knot in it, have a lanyard on it. That way you can hold it that way. That one I'd recommend. This one is called a Vast Fire. I'm pretty sure I've got a video on it. It's called a Vast Fire. That's pretty big. Very heavy head. Again, I put a lanyard on it. I think that was me who put a lanyard on there. Yeah, I put that lanyard on there. Just drilled a hole. This one, the head moved back and forward, so I drilled a little hole through it and put my own grub screw in. I didn't want to keep shooting back and forward. Don't really need it. Don't get one of these to carry though. So I was sent this. You can legally own it, but if you carry this, the police. What does that look like straight away? So the problem with that is it looks like a bat, but it's not a bat. It's a torch. But you don't want to carry anything that looks like a weapon. So don't get one of them to carry outside because it'll look like you're walking around with a bat. you're more likely to actually get the police called than you just carrying that. John said, polishing my air horn up for tomorrow. Oh, not, yeah, it's the 13th tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah. George Bob said, that'll look good. I'm glad you liked our effort. Vix and I had a laugh doing us. Yeah, that's good fun, isn't it? That's the thing, Connie Bob. The whole thing, Bob, with the Spyroverse has always been to have a laugh. So I love that. You've done a great job. I really enjoyed it. That'd be excellent because you've got two characters going on as well. There's like a nurse or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. No, I love it. Thank you, Matt. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, I love it. Thank you. Yeah, it'd be good fun. And that's the point of it. It's always good fun to join in, and then, you know, you can watch it back and see all the other freak shows who have joined in. Peter's gone. Daft Trudeau said, hello again. I just recently got a British Canadian Mark III turtle helmet. Oh, nice one, mate. Nice. Nice. Dan said, cheers, mate. Saint said, they definitely call it offensive weapon. Yeah. Yeah, I got sent that, and I did a review on it. It's all right for what it is, but you can't carry it out. It looks like you're walking around with a baton, doesn't it? So yeah, always go for. I'm pretty sure I've got a video on this. If you look it up, it's a Vast Fire. I can't. There's too many letters and they're too small. Look up Vast Fire torch. Not torch. I forget that people don't actually write the word torch. Vast Fire flashlight power bank, because this is a power bank. It's got a side light and a front light, big heavy bezel with a big glass end. Battery comes with it as well. Yeah, walking stick. I think he wanted some kind of torch though, John. But yeah, walking sticks are always one to go, aren't they? Saint said, I bet those threads would destroy them if you hit anything with it anyway. Yeah, there's a thread just there. Yeah, I suspect that would break there. Saint said, seems like a cheap Chinese junk. Yeah, no, yeah, definitely. Boris Bob said, we only had a small window of time after we tied the knot. 4x4 fella and Ken got back home a few hours ago. Got back from yours, you mean? Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, and I'm glad. Have you done that now then? Yeah, that was on the 10th, wasn't it? Sorry, Bob. Congratulations, you two. Congratulations. Oh, it's lovely. Lovely, yes. Sorry, my battery's falling out. My battery's falling out. Well, congratulations, you two. Yeah. Congratulations, Vic and Bob. Vic and Bob. Fuck's sake. Did you get that a lot? John said, I got Shadowhawk. Nice. Saint said, I feel a walking stick will still get you looked at by the police if you're under 30. I guess they can't do anything. Well, that's the thing. Yeah. It depends, doesn't it? Because what they do now. Yeah, fuck's sake. I need to fix this fucking mouse. I've got no control now. That's all right. John said, not if it's white. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what a Shadowhawk is either. Fuck's sake. Hello, Mafia. Fucking thing's falling inside it. It's such a shit mouse, this is. Oh, well, fuck it. I'd have to get up if I have to do something. With me, put a pair of shades. I ain't got them with me. Maverick said, what are your thoughts on the Charlie Kirk situation? I won't talk about that on here just because the thing is, it starts a lot of too much bollocks, basically. Do you know what I mean? My opinion don't really matter either way. But, yeah, I was fucked up that obviously someone's been killed. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I was fucked up that someone's been fucking shot, isn't it? Yeah. Horrible. Saints had been raining like mental recently. It's actually been pretty nice. Yeah, I don't know. As I say, I ain't really been out. It's been fucking horrible with this pain. I've just had to sit indoors a lot. Yeah. don't know what to do about this mouse. I need the mouse to be there to control things. Right, I'll still be here. I'm just gonna look for something. But yeah, proper fucked up. Yeah, it's horrible. I've seen the video of it. What I need in my life is a little spring. You can now watch someone do running repairs on a fucking mouse live. Fucking hell. Right, I need a little spring. So anyway, what have you lot been up to? I want to know what you lot have been doing. You doing anything tomorrow? John said, did you do any veg this year? I did. And what I'll do soon, because otherwise it's all going to be fucking dead soon, is I'll do a video soon showing you what I've got. Oh, there you go. Perfect. And I kept that on purpose now, I remember. A bit of foil. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up, Saint. Especially if his kids were sat next to you when it happened. That's well fucked up. Well fucked up, yeah. Yeah, sorry. I have a habit of, yeah, obviously anyone getting fucking shot is fucking horrible. You know what I mean? Whether you like the person or don't like the person, you know what I mean? I don't really know the bloke, you know, online or anything like that. So it don't really, hang on. Fuck's sake, this is getting worse. Right, hang on. Where was I? Yeah, anyone get fucking shot's fucked, isn't it? Daniel said, here's £5 for a beer, mate. Would love to get one in person. Thank you, Dan. I really do fucking appreciate that. I really do. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Where are we? Absolute bastard. This mouse is so shit, I need to get rid of it. I'll have to give up in a minute. Well, where's the other bit of tin foil? Sorry, this must be fucking boring you to death, but I can't control the fucking live stream if I don't sort this shit out. Fucking battery falls out every time I turn the mouse back over. I can't find the bottom bit. Right, where are we? John said thinking of getting a pipe. Nice. That on? Right, I have to give up with that. Fuck it, no good. Fuck's sake, absolute nightmare. Tell you what I will do. One last bit of fucking about. I'll be fully with you in a second. Just need to find my extension on it. Where's that gone? Right, I've got an actual wired mouse somewhere. Alright, be there in a second. Alright, this bastard got away. After all this. Right. Absolutely. Oh, there you go. Maybe. Hello, my queen. Having a bit of a nightmare here. Fucking hell. I need a mouse. Fucking hell. Right, back. I even fucking left the live stream for a second. Fuck's sake. Right, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Fuck's sake. I accidentally left the studio. Fucking hell. Absolute fucking rigmarole bollocks. Thank you, Saint. So where were we? Yeah. I need some control over the fucking stream. Fucking hell. Sorry about that. It's just, if I have no control over the stream, it's a fucking nightmare. Right. Now I need to see if I missed any comments. Hello, my queen. John said, winter smoke, autumn is on its way. 123 Black Shakza, how are you? Dave said, I've been putting an edge on my new sword. Gutted the night shop used to offer a service. Yeah, that's a shame, isn't it? Yeah, that is a shame that they don't do it anymore. John said, was watching some random video about banned tech. All right, yeah. Hello, Penny, how you doing? You all right? I ain't too bad. I think I've got tendonitis in both my hands. Although this one's getting better now. This one, still a bit fucked. I think it's tendonitis. If you look up the symptoms of tendonitis, that seems to be what I've got. It's quite painful. It gets worse at night, and then sometimes I can't even open my hand. Saint said, instead of £10 scrap build challenge, look it up, build, a £10 armour challenge. Yeah, I'm up for that. I'm up for that. Send me that in a message somewhere, and I'll put it on a list later. I'll put you on a list. Yeah, I'll do that, mate. That sounds good. That sounds good. Yeah, £10 armour challenge. Definitely. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone, please. Today has been a slight nightmare. Cornish Bob said, good evening, Metallica. I sent Mike our video for the Spyroverse. Yes, thank you, mate. Saint said, getting put on a list. The best kind of list. If you get on my list, it's like being on Father Christmas's list. All right, for not the naughty list. Real Digital, how you doing, mate? You right? Hello, dropped. He says, so I'll be looking for as many rings I can get for a tenner. To make money, yes. Yes. Well, yeah, there you go. It's out today, Bob. Yeah, Mike said, I can't wait to see it. Matthew said, going to Castle tomorrow. Massive and dungeon. Nice. Nice one. Where's that then? A castle, not castle. Sorry, I read that as going to Castle. I thought you were going to say somewhere. I have been Windsor Castle, which ain't like a proper old school castle. That's more like a modern, not modern. It's still a working, fucking modern. There ain't no modern castles. It's still lived in sort of thing. What I mean is I've also been to like Hastings and stuff like that, where the castles there are very old and ruins essentially. I've been to Borough Castle. As I said, he's making a list. He's checking it twice. Don't make me sing Christmas songs. In fact, would love that. Hello, Persia, by the way. My hands are still fucked. And it's even that. I don't want to fucking do that properly. That one seems to be sticking out more. Daniel said, is there any training courses to get knowledge of your fabrication skills? Oh, I suppose there is, but I don't know of any. I just sort of learnt things by doing it, essentially. Just be very careful. It does help to know someone who does these kind of things and watch them. And maybe just watch stuff on the telly of people doing it. You don't see, but then the stuff we do, you'd have to watch YouTube videos. Watch my YouTube videos, they'll help you. Pepper said, "Are you a terrorist?" No, I'm not. Because I'm not. Jock said he checks it twice, then loses the list. Better finding out who gets swords and gets knives, yes. Jack said, was that a terrible place with just mounds? Oh, what was that place with just mounds? That's the only time I've ever been to a castle and actually agreed with people's reviews of saying it's shit. Because you walk up this hill through this gap in the trees to go and see this castle, and it's just a field. There's nothing there at all. You can't call it a fucking castle ruins if there's not even a brick there. If there was a single brick on a plaque with some fucking with some railings over it, I would have accepted that as the ruins of a castle. There was nothing. Nothing at all. John said, feeling Musk's new flying car bodies are made from fabricated hemp. So Saint said, knowing basic tool safety is all you need. For example, how not to die using a grinder. They're proper dangerous. Yes, I was going to say that. That was my first thought, was you can pretty much do anything. You just need to make sure you know how to be safe with them. You know, most things are just an extension of, you know, like a fucking angle grinder. Essentially, it will do the same thing you could do. This is very basic and not quite what I'm really, but, you know, an angle grinder is just a better way to cut metal than a hacksaw. Do you know what I mean? You can do it with a hacksaw. You ain't going to cut some things with a hacksaw, but you know what I mean. Or it'll be at the sand things that is better than doing it by hand. That's all they are. They're just upgrades of doing it the very basic way, if that makes sense. People have made better tools, but you can do most of it by hand. But yeah, you do want to be safe. Crow, how you doing, mate? And you said, just read NCA. Oh, regarding new amnesty, yet no compensation. Yeah, they're not going to give any compensation out, yeah. If these things are dangerous, as they say, why did it take 10 years of import to realise it? Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It seems like bollocks, doesn't it? Saint said, me using my welder, I'm essentially holding 140 amps through my hand. Could easily die using it. Just got to try not to be an idiot. Yeah, you just safety first, innit? Safety first. Dave said, check your local HEMA group. Should be able to connect you. Nice, yes. Saying about hemp and shit like that, that made me think of drugs. I need to take some drugs. Hard drugs. Let's take some drugs, John. Where's my piece of paper? 6 o'clock. Yeah, I'll take 2 now. Krill said, what's with all the weaponry? Are you going? Oh, no, I'm not going to war. Even if there was a war, they wouldn't let me fucking join. And fucking thank fuck too, because, you know, I don't want to fucking, I don't want to die for my country. That sounds like that. Who the fuck would not die for their country this day and age? No, I would go to, I wouldn't want to, but, and they wouldn't have me anyway until death. But yeah, unless I'd be stuck at home, Dad's army. All right, I could run the local Dad's army. The drop says Saint. It's so much fun when you get to be the ground club. Yeah, no, I got hearing aid right now. Look. But no, I'm not going to war. No, just stuff I collect. Kirill, just stuff I collect. Yeah, just a bit of fun. You know what I mean? Saint said those water soluble ones are the best. Oh, can you get water soluble ibuprofen though? Because paracetamol, yeah, but I could never find any fucking decent to swallow ibuprofen apart from one packet that I bought a load of once. And I can't find them now. And they was the smallest ibuprofens you'd ever seen. And you could snap them in half if you wanted to. They had the cut line. But them you're not supposed to cut them or break them. Real said, I would fight for my country. Well, that's the difference. Yeah, thank you, Real. You're right there. That's what I didn't get around to saying, sorry, is I would fight for my family and my friends. Yeah, and if it came down to if I didn't fight, children was going to die, then I would, because, you know, children deserve a life that I've already had. You know what I mean? So yes, in that case, yes. But I didn't get around saying that. I got distracted halfway through my what I was saying. But yeah, your countrymen, your neighbours, future generations, your children, your family's children, 100%. Yes, yes. Zing said, "All right, Mike. What's with the pancakes? How you doing, mate? I've got tendonitis in my hands. This hand, I've got it in about 3 different fingers, I think, and that one is little bit in my middle finger, but it seems to be going. Wow." I'm hoping to rest my hands as much as I can today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Hopefully by Monday it would started to have recovered, because I would have then finally got an actual break. But yeah, John said, "Have you engraved a sword or knife, Mike?" Not properly. There's one right up the top there. I don't know if you can see it, because I've got like a thing covering up half the screen. A Bowie knife that I did. Mustard etching on. That's about it. Saint, I know you could definitely get soluble paracetamol, but paracetamol hard to chew up, fuck is that. And he said you can get paracetamol, caffeine, and codeine ones off the counter. Best stuff you can get without prescription. Oh yeah, anything codeine in that, done it. But yeah, I could take some paracetamols in a minute. Actually, let me write that down. Penny in the drop before I forget. Do you want to send in any clips, or Persia, or anyone who's interested? Did you get my message about sending me in some clips about being victims of the Spyroverse? Spyro Desmonds. You can make up whatever you want. It's just an interview, like, or you can be like anything. I can use it. You just need to be describing what happened to you, basically. But I need it quite quickly, because this video needs to be finished by next Thursday. Otherwise, it ain't getting done. So yeah, I need them by next Thursday though. And it don't have to be long, a couple of minutes long. Thank you, Penny. Love you, Penny. Things at Voltarol cream. Yeah, I need to look into that. Poser said, if only you had a foam object that you could hit your hand, put your hand in and squeeze it. That would help strengthen the muscles. No, well, now with tendonitis, you shouldn't be doing anything, Poser. I'll be honest. I think my hands are fine. I got a decent bit of strength in my hands. Nah, I shouldn't be using them at all now. That's, yeah. I don't know if you're joking there or not. Nah, I don't know how Metallic knows, but she knows I've got good hand strength. Now my hands are sorted, mate. It's just I think I've just been overdoing it so badly, like non-stop every day in the shed. It's fucked them up. I just fucked them up. Like a foam. I get you now. I thought it was probably a joke, but yes. That should be there, but it's not there. It's not there. Should be just there. Drop said weapons, drugs seem like there's something we're not talking about. Virgil said, will do, have some ideas, just need to get the time. Yeah. Yeah, I do need it by next Thursday though, at most. If you can't do it by then, just do it anyway. But yeah, what I need it done by next Thursday. The whole document is going to be done by next Thursday. It won't be shown by then. And then I've got to start the next one. I've got to start the documentary. John said, what is that? What is what? Drop said, I had planned to last night, but didn't get a chance. Fair enough. Well, as long as I know that you're interested, that's enough for me. That's all I needed to know. Yeah. Dot said, I need to use my machete, but can't, and it's annoying the fuck out of me. But I would have done it today, but I was fucked. I did get one today off of Cornish Bob and his missus. So that was good. Steve's doing one. He started his. Metallic's already sent one in, which I've already edited. Yeah, it should be good. I've done about, I think, 10 or 15 minutes worth of footage already. So hopefully Yeah. What I'm doing is each day, there's like 7 chapters. Each day I'm recording a chapter and editing it. So hopefully by about next Tuesday it should be done. Without saying, neither of my workbenches are level. I think that's why the backings I did today felt, oh, I didn't realise that. Yeah. Well, I suppose it's one of them things you don't really think about leveling. Or I don't think about leveling a workbench. To put it in. Well, I would if it needed to be. I never thought about that. Yeah. Thank you for the link, Chef Penny. I never thought about your thing being fucking level. And they're screwed to the wall as well, aren't they? Fuck's sake. How badly off are they? Yeah, I never thought about that when we did it. Yeah, I had to go back to bed earlier. Felt like shit. I feel fine now. But what it is, I've put a bit of weight on. I think I've got sleep apnea again. So it makes me feel like shit all the time because I'm not sleeping properly. I just need to lose weight, but that's not that, that's easier said than done. Yeah, I had to give up with my homemade brace thing dropped. So there's a bit of Kydex in there to keep it rigid because they said don't move your fingers. So if I put my fingers in there, just tuck that round the back there, that'll stop me moving my fingers. But what I noticed was when I took it off, I fucking couldn't move my fingers because they'd been like that for so long. And the thing is, I'm probably not resting my fingers having them out, but if I have them out and moving a little bit, they don't seize up. It's fucking horrible. I don't know if you've ever had tendonitis, but I go down and I can't move them, and then you move it and you hear like a popping, cracking sound. It's fucking horrible. Yeah, a very unpleasant feeling. Real Digital said machetes are a better use in the southern hemisphere. Up here in the north, you're better off with a saw. Yeah, true. Oh, the drop said wrist is doing better, but not by much. I think the screw is angry or the plate between the fingers. Either way, be careful with your hands, kids. Yeah, that's a shame, mate. I hope it fucks off soon, mate. It sounds like a bastard. I feel your pain, mate, literally. It's actually, yeah, I tried to level the not lathe bench, but it's solid. They aren't hugely out, but the resin itself is self-leveling, so it needs a vulva surface. A level surface. Penny said, did you need a brace? I'm not sure. I haven't been to the doctors yet. And if it's not better by Monday, I'm going to go to the doctors then. That's why I'm going to try and rest my hands today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Properly rest them. And then hopefully it'll get better. If it ain't better, then maybe I'll have to get a brace. But I don't know. You can get braces for tendonitis. I'm not 100% sure it is tendonitis, but when you look up the symptoms of tendonitis, that's exactly what I've got. John said, have a good evening. You off, John. Good night, John. Take care, mate. Drop said, you can get a level on your phone, Metallic. Just shim it. Yeah. Well, the problem is, the problem is dropped is I screwed the fucking benches to the wall so they won't move. She'd have to unscrew all that, shim it up so it's level, and then she'd have to drill it all again. So I don't know. It'd be a lot of work. Yeah, I screwed them to the wall because I wanted them solid as fuck for her. You know what I mean? And they are. They're lovely solid benches, huh? You might have to find something that I don't know. Nah, fuck it. Maybe we'll just have to take it off and fucking drill it. It's only recourse, really, isn't it? Yeah, what a pain in the ass. Unless you get some kind of thing you can put on little surface that you can level, which is a pain in the ass. But that might be simple. You might just be able to get a board with a little bit of stuff at one end, tape that on, and just have that on, and that can just be where you sit your trays on. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm quite excited, by the way, about the Spyroverse stuff. It's coming together really well. Madame, you've seen it, and I think this documentary will fulfill all of the stuff that the last one didn't. It's completely different as well. It's a completely different style of documentary, I think. Yeah, it'll be really good fun. Funny as fuck, I think. Yeah. And then with everyone else joining it, it'll be even better. I don't think re-drilling would be that easy. It probably needs to make a level board for that bench. That's going to be great. You're going to join in again, aren't you, my queen? I'm looking forward to that. Oh, by the way, everyone, don't mind being as rude as you want. Be as rude as you can be, because if I think it's like, you know, let's say you've got some kind of severed cock in there or something, right? If I think it's too detailed, and I'd get in trouble with YouTube, what I'll do is I'll put a very vague bit of censoring over it, but enough so that you can still see what it is, but not quite, if that makes sense. So yeah. But that said, if I can think of some answers. Oh, and also the questions I sent you, feel free to change them. You don't have to just do that. That's just that's general what I need. What happened to you? What caused it? How do you feel about it now, sort of thing, you know? Get the cock out, got it. Yes, we need at least. I'll see whatever, because what I'm going to do with Deep in the Bunkers. Deep in the Bunker did a full-on reconstruction of going to a gory hole and getting his dick chopped off, basically. I've got a plan to superimpose like a bloody cock where his crotch is. Because what you can do is a tracking thing. So if I track his groin area, put this cock-looking thing on, and then I'll put a bit of blur over that, but enough so you can still see what it is. Because I can't say nothing about that. It has been censored. You know what I mean? And you can show things like that on YouTube. It's just you do have to be careful with it looking too realistic, though. Does that make you laugh? Dave, you wait till you see the whole documentary. It's going to be amazing. Right. It's good fun. Joel said, tracking the groin area, band I call it. Persia, I don't know what you mean there. I hope it's song 2. What's the matter with you at the minute, Persia, anyway? Just you ill or? I will put a bit of blur on. What did I say? I thought that was blur, but I wasn't sure. Real digital, as long as it's a softie. Well, that's it. Yeah, and if it ain't a softie, blur it. Yes, exactly. But oh, woohoo! Dick. For fuck's sake. Someone who likes to do wolf cries might be in it, just for a little bit, just for a tiny bit. You've got to be in every one of them. Let's see if you can spot him when he's in it. For fuck's sake. Yeah. Feel free to do whatever you want. You don't have to do the questions I asked. Do whatever you like. You know what I mean? They were just prompts to help you along with what it needs to do. Next metal project. I'm fucked at the minute. Dropped. I was supposed to be making a Bowie knife to sell, but I'm going to have to message him saying I might not be able to do it for ages now if my hands don't get better, because I can't afford to keep making them worse. Otherwise, I'm going to be so fucked I ain't going to be able to do anything. It hurts like cooking now. Like holding things hurts. Doing anything with your hands hurts. Yeah. If it keeps getting worse, you can fuck your hands completely. Yeah, I'd do anything with my left hand afterwards. It kills. Yeah. So I haven't touched anything in the shed, and I probably won't until it's completely gone. And then even then, I'm probably, because this has been going on. I didn't realise this has probably been going on for about 2 months, but this is just it's fucking like peak now. I was getting it mildly for ages. Every time, sometimes when I was around Metallics, I'd get it. I'd come home and I'd get it, and I didn't. It was just pain in my hands. It wasn't this, but it's turned into this now. There's a change in season has agitated all my aches and pains. Old age is a killer. Yeah, my chest muscles constantly plays up in the cold, especially if I put weight on. Johnson, that's where I am. I can lift shit, but gripping is not a thing. It's a bastard, isn't it? Bastard. So yeah, I've got a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 things up there that I could all make money on. Right? I can't make any of them. The worst one is my left hand, Penny. Yeah, left hand. Yeah. I'll go to the doctor. I'm going to give it a proper rest. Real Digital said you should buy a 3D printer, mate. Oh, I'd love to actually. I remember I ought to ask the person who wanted to buy me one before if they still want me. That'd be excellent. I could make some great things, I think, with a fucking 3D printer. Yeah, left hand's the worst one, Penny. John said, lucky you, my right is the fucked one. Yeah, I'll give you that. Being the left one, I can leave it and not, you don't use it that much. Yeah. Talent said, my delt and your hands moving my kayak, that's going to be fun. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, so we do it. That's like so. Might be right by then. Well, I hope yours fucked off as well. Dropped. It's fucking horrible, isn't it? I hope everyone gets better soon. All get better soon. I've been watching sequels to films recently without watching the other ones. I was in the mood the other day to watch Alien Resurrection. So I watched I watched that. That's all right. I thought I'd watch some of the films that I remember liking but can't remember. So I watched Alien Resurrection. It's okay. The effects were better than I remember, because I remember watching it thinking, fucking hell, them aliens swimming was shit. Tell you what though, the DVD I had, lovely quality. It was on that. I got Metallic's old plasma TV. Fucking DVD on a 42-inch plasma looks beautiful. The DVDs on big tellies sometimes look shit nowadays, especially if it's a shit DVD player and a shit SCART, looks fucking terrible. And then yesterday I watched RoboCop 2. The drop said, well, this is depressing. Any light in it? Oh, I did think that myself. Do you know what? Have you noticed? I like to tell depressing stories with a smile, though. A bit lighter. Johnson, I watched Blade Runner sequel before I saw the first one. What do you think of Blade Runner sequel? I actually really liked that film. I thought it was great. A little bit lighter. Garnish Bob said, what have you been doing to make your hand hurt, mate? Well, not chronically excessively masturbating. Not that. I haven't been doing that. I think it's just too much work. I had been going in the shed every single day without a break for a lot of hours, doing a lot of actual hand work, putting an awl through leather by hand. Yeah, a lot of it was all very hand heavy work. I think that's what it was. Tendonitis can come on out of nowhere, I think. I don't know. Dave said Alien Resurrection is good. I think I went to the cinema 4 times to watch that. Once on acid was wild. I bet that was mental. Yes. Jock said they did good without ruining the story. Yeah, I quite liked the new Blade Runner. Yeah, Blade Runner 2049 was fantastic. Yeah, great film. I may watch that soon. Cornish Boss said that's not a personal thing. No. I think it's just been overdoing it in the shed. But as I said, this has been a a growing thing, a thing that's been happening for a while that I didn't realise. I would sometimes sit there and say to myself, fucking hell, my hands are killing me. And as far as I was aware, there was no reason for it because I was just doing what I do. You know what I mean? I couldn't see that I was doing anything normal that would make my hands hurt. Yeah. And then, I don't know. I'm sure the weird thing is when this fully came on, I'm sure I hadn't been in the shed though for a couple of days. I don't know. Saint said you're not using your phone to stream. No, I'm actually doing a vertical stream on the computer, but I was hoping that it would still get shitloads of views, but it didn't. I was on for half an hour, no regulars. I think you was the only one on, Saint. Drop said that's what kicked mine off. Made something like 40 foot of railing. Is that 40 foot? 40 meters? 40 foot's still a lot anyway. Then put it all in same time. Yeah. I'm on StreamYard, my queen. Yeah, I think be the same thing. Dropped. It's overworked my hands, and now I need to rest them like fuck. Penny said, so describe what hurts worse and why. Well, it's just hard to explain, really. There's right now, this second, unless I move if I keep my fingers perfectly still, it's not so bad. It doesn't really hurt. But when I bend them, there's a pain all along that finger, and when it's bad, I won't be able to move it at all, and it'll be really painful. And then you'll hear it suddenly pop, and then you can move it, and that pop is painful as well. And it's just in here, like that muscle there, and it's like there, and it's in probably these 3 fingers on that hand, and on this one it's slightly in the middle one. So there, the main pain's there, them 3 fingers. I think it's probably all of them in this hand, but it's mainly the middle one. Tried cracking my knuckles, didn't do anything at all. Yeah, that still does it. When I shut my hand, it hurts. So once my hand is shut, the tendon hurts. Yeah. Saint said, we've got to get some more WC playthrough streams on Twitch. Hello, my queen, in the background. Yeah, maybe one day. I was going to start doing them on... I was going to start doing game streams on YouTube for members, but I can never be fucking asked. Hello, Ice. How you doing, mate? You right? But if you notice, when I go like that, I'm not shutting that finger fully. It fucking hurts. So that one, I'll just do it like that. You'll notice that this middle finger and that thing, I'm not shutting my hand properly. It hurts. Yeah, tendonitis, repetitive stress injury, they're all very similar things. Yeah, tennis elbow is a similar thing. It's basically the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing you'd get in your elbow or wherever, just in my fingers, essentially. Yeah. Doc says she's not fighting you for a glove of any kind, I'm sure. I'm pretty, Penny, if it helps, I am usually in gloves. I think a large. Yeah, I think I'm a large in gloves. It'll fit my hand width way. It might stick out the top a little bit, but yeah. Ronnie Bob said you need to ask your queen for hand rub. Yeah, she'd give me a hand rub before. When I go and see her, maybe I will. I don't know if that would help either, to be honest. I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty...
What we have here is a failure to communicate.
That was metallic doing that. I'm pretty sure when I looked into the symptoms of different hand... Like, even carpal tunnel. Could be carpal tunnel. Yeah, the clips don't have the fucking names on them on here, do they, on this bit? What clip was you gonna play? Gonna play it? I think if you hover over it, it'll tell you. Boohoo might not be on here. I ain't got all of them on here. These are just the basics. Drop said, whenever I need gloves, I ask if they have any for young girls, medium and medium anymore. Yeah, a medium I think would be perfect length, but not wide enough for me. But the only reason I'd say I got some gloves recently. They was large, and they fit me pretty much perfectly. Just a little bit long, but it'd be better long than not be able to get your hand in it. And it. How you doing, Mark? You all right, mate? Yeah, look. You see, I'm not shutting them 2 fingers, and when I naturally do it, I notice it. It hurts. Yeah, happy Friday, Mark. How you doing, mate? You all right? Yeah. What film shall I watch next? I'm in the mood for sci-fis. I might watch Ex Machina. Those are gloves. Sort that out. Fuck's that. It's biting my fucking lip as well. That is an existing scar. I got punched in the mouth, and there's like a lump there. It's fucking biting it. Ever tried making Assassin's Creed Hidden Blade? I thought about it. I wanted to, but I suspect they might be illegal now. Yeah, might be illegal to do now. I don't know. Hello, Trade. How you doing, mate? Just a bit of Aussie charm, eh? But yeah. Other than that, ain't too bad. Dave said June is really good. Looking forward to the fun. Yeah, the Dune films. Dune or June. I haven't watched any of them new ones. Drop said fuckers already took the dusters off, right? Well, exactly. Yeah, I suspect if you made I don't know, off the top of my head, I think that would probably be some kind of, I don't know, a blade that flicks out. It might be illegal. I don't know. I can't think. Mark said, just watch the film Weapons. I want to see that. That's only in the cinema at the minute, isn't it? Yeah. It's only in the cinema. Penny said, I got the litany against fear fridge magnet. Nice. What have you been up to, Penny, anyway? You alright? Work been alright? Or is it just, usual old shit, but, Real said, I think it would probably be illegal too, but yeah, I'm not sure. Off the top of my head, I'd have to think, but anything that sort of is hidden and flicks out potentially could be classed as illegal. I don't know, though, but the thing is, there's a fair few stuff that's legal because it's not on the description of the offensive weapons list. But but then some of it's vague enough that you can get anything on it. Been alright, has it, Penny? I suppose alright. At least I ain't shit. You know what I mean? The reason I wasn't on last Saturday, I had my mate Charlie round. That was great. But me, Charlie, and his Mrs. Emma, they came round. We sat in here, got drunk, played some cards, went out to the Wendy house. But I realised we'd been sat here for half an hour, I think, and I'd drank 4 cans of beer and probably 3 shots of fucking 68% absinthe. He was sat there in that time, drunk about 5 or 6 shots of fucking pure fucking gin. And I had to say to myself, fucking hell, slow down. You're going to be fucking paralytic if you keep going like this. Well, I didn't say that out loud. I managed to maintain it. By 1 o'clock in the morning, Charlie Bill was outside puking.
I know what kind of man you are.
It was a fun, good night, though. But what was worse, though, so that night, this is why I might have to stop doing it. That night, I thought, fuck it, I'm going to have a couple of caffeine tablets. So I took 3 caffeine tablets. Well, what that does then, that keeps me up all fucking night. And then 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning when my booze runs out, I end up getting more. Well, I ended up... So I drank... What did I drink that night? 4 cans of beer, a small bottle of 68% rum, a small bottle of vodka, half bottle of wine, gin. Don't know how much gin, but loads, gin. And then I went and ordered fucking 10 cans of beer and drank 7 of them. So I was up until, I don't know, 4 or 5 o'clock on Sunday, I think. And then I was hungover till fucking Tuesday. So yeah. But yeah, I need to start taking that fucking caffeine because it keeps me up all night. And then I do that. I do like a weird bender. Dave said, unfortunately, spring-loaded blades are illegal in the UK. Penny said, did you ever find the saddle for your mum? No, I didn't. I didn't, no. It must be somewhere, though. I thought that originally said, did you ever find a saddle for your mum? The Dark said, welcome back to another episode of How to by WeaponCollector. Today I'll show you how to make a saw into a weapon. Then just stand there holding the saw. That's a good idea. Yes, proper pished. Yes. Yeah. Lovely bit of absinthe, though. I showed you the bottle anyway, didn't I? You can now see it not mirrored. There's the percentage. Yeah, there's not a big bottle, but there's still the same amount of units in that as there is a small bottle of vodka. Better fucking Christ. Fucking is it gonna focus on that? You fucking piece of shit. Oh, add it, fucking add, and then I covered it up. Jock said, "Tell me you didn't get into the whiskey." No, I didn't bother with the whiskey. I had the absinthe and vodka instead. Jock said he will never drink whiskey. I might drink whiskey again. I just won't drink the fucking. Oh, mate. You know what? It don't take me long to tell myself, oh, maybe it was just a bad day. I didn't drink enough water and try it again. That was a proper 3-day hangover. It was horrible. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone, by the way. Yeah. Bill said, powerful drink you have there. Oh, yeah, good stuff. It was good stuff. Yeah. Mete Onal, how are you? You right? Yeah, look, naturally, I don't want to shut my hand properly. This one ain't too bad. It's still getting it a bit. The worst time, as I said, the worst time is if you're just moving your fingers a little bit, it's not so bad, but your fingers ain't getting a rest. But if I completely, stop moving them, they fucking stick like it. It's really painful. Yes, hello, matey from Turkey. Konya City. Nice. Drop said, good. Bourbon is next. We'll make him stop drinking by getting rid of them one by one. There's nothing left. So. Terrible hangover. I didn't mind that stuff. It was all right. But yeah, I won't be drinking tomorrow, by the way. I've even been invited to play poker, but I can't. Fuck it. Okay, so I need to have a break from drinking anyway. I've been drinking a lot lately. So it'd be nice to at least have a couple of weeks off. Yeah. So what are you lot's plans for tomorrow? I think there's a big thing going on in London tomorrow, isn't there? I might watch some of that online. That'll probably be on the news anyway. Most of what I'll be doing tomorrow is editing and filming stuff, I suppose, because at least when I'm editing, I'm not using my hands that much. And most of the filming. Would you like to have a little teaser of what I might have been doing? I ain't gonna leave this on. It's fucking horrible. There's one of the characters for you. Penny said, does your mum even want to read that? She did originally. That's what she wanted to read. She wanted to read The Cell. But knowing her, she's probably changed her mind now. I can't believe that. It's horrible. She's probably changed her mind by now. Where's the Jonathan wig? I want to put Jonathan's wig on, but I can't find it. Fuck is that? Real said, if everyone goes to London on the 13th of September, who will stay in the hometown protecting the women and children where they go? Maybe that's the plan all along. Maybe that's the plan all along. Richard said that'd be massive. Yeah, I'll watch it on the. I shall watch it on the news or maybe online or something. Ronnie posted, I'm drinking Doom Bar this evening. Generosity from Kenny in Scotland for a hand fasting ceremony and celebration this week. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have a week off, mate. I'm gonna have a week off. Been drinking way too much. How you doing, Rich? Anyway, you all right? So yeah, should be plenty of videos coming. The only problem is I can't make anything at the minute. So there's shit I can do though. There's shit I can do. Yeah, don't forget to like the stream, everyone. So yeah, I think I'll be editing. I'll get I'll put a couple of shorts out because they're worth, the shorts. It's like views for nothing almost. A couple of proper videos. Shame the last two videos I put on haven't got hardly any views though. But then that's the problem with the YouTube algorithm. If I don't put a weapon video out, it don't send it to anyone. So I did a torture review, yeah, and a video. The only thing, I think 2 people commented on that video. The one where I made the leather tool, and that was Persia metallic. So I suppose I stopped drinking for a whole month. I was amazed how much weight I lost. Yeah, well, if you're drinking a fair bit, yeah, it can put a lot of weight on, can't it? Richard said, good, thanks. Going away in the van for a few days, but it turns cold. Yeah, too cold for comfort. Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, probably ideal. Get out and about before it gets too cold. Yeah. Yeah, I need to lose a bit of weight. Yeah. I'm tempted to put my hand back in this, but I don't want it to fucking seize up. One of the things you can't win. You've got to keep moving it, but then I'm not resting it properly. Or, yeah, oh well. So yeah, that's what I've been doing anyway. I've been doing some filming for the Spyroverse. That's it, I'm going to have to go. I'm exhausted. All right, my queen, I'll speak to you tomorrow at some point. We'll have a little chat in the daytime because I know neither of us had a proper chat today, did we? Because we were both doing stuff. But, we were both getting stuff done, weren't we? So it was all good. Good night, my queen. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Some point, I don't know. I'm gonna have a lay-in tomorrow. I plan on not getting out of bed till about fucking midday tomorrow. Maybe later. Even if I do wake up, I want to lay in bed. If that's it, all right. You have a good rest of your evening, all night. Good night, my queen. Have a nice sleep. Drop said, didn't get to your videos yet. Been doing shit. Nothing metallic. How about we'll do fuck all tomorrow? That's a good idea. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna. She's gone. Yeah. I'm gonna do fuck all tomorrow. I may even watch a film tonight. I don't know. I don't know how tired I am. I want to show you some clips from the Spyroverse stuff that I've done, but it's better if you have a good surprise. I'm trying to think what else I've been doing. I haven't really been doing a lot. I was tempted to maybe start a computer game because I thought at least if you're playing a computer game, you're only really holding your hand like that. That's probably resting it all right, to be honest. You might be using your depends. I suppose it depends. Depends how complicated the game is. Some of it will be using the middle finger, but at least it's sort of supported. I don't know. It depends. Drop said make a trailer, but don't show off clips. Yes. That's a good idea. Well, I'll write that down. I do need to do a documentary trailer, yes. There's a lot of content coming for the Spyroverse, sorry, because the Spyrofiles and the Spyroverse are two different things. Purges said the drought I wish got to go to Montrose tomorrow for the band's football. Hour and a half travel either way. But fuck's sake. That's quite a long drive. Is that nowhere near you then? Real said, did you see the Comic Con idiot walking down the street with imitation gun full tattoo? I did see that. I don't know how the fuck people like get away without being shot. It's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, I did see that. Yeah. Dumb fucking bastard. But although there must have been some kind of intelligence that it probably wasn't real, because I don't know. If the police did run out and just shoot them, I don't have no sympathy for that person. I don't know, because why the fuck would you do that? Fair enough, actually. I was struggling with that one. I was trying to think. What does he mean by that? Jock said, "I hope it goes well, Persia. I feel you." He was replying to him about doing fuck all. He knew you meant him, I think. Yeah. Oh, so you can't get your day off tomorrow. But I have no clue. I heard of it, no idea where it was. It was in London, wasn't it? I think. But I don't know. It was in a big city, just walking along with full tactical gear on and a pistol on his side in a fucking holster. He's lucky the police just got him, chucked him on the floor, and took the gun out, and which just makes me suspect that they must have known that the Comic Con thing was going on. He was probably just an idiot from that, because had the police just run out and just shot him without even calling out to him, I wouldn't have no sympathy for him. They should fucking shoot people like that. If you're walking down the road in tactical gear and a gun on, I suppose the fact that it wasn't already shooting people made them probably think, okay, this isn't what. But still, could have been going off to some place where the kids was to go and shoot them or something. You don't know, do you? Anyway, Richard said, seen 3 armed response jump out of a car the other day to give a guy on a scooter a bollocking. Unreal. Yeah. Luckily, talking about me trying to make things, there's only one person paid for stuff. This is why I don't take money off of people, because if they pay first, I'd be fucked now. I'd have to be messaging them all, saying sorry, and they'd all be all right with it. But also at the same time, you think, I paid for that. I want my stuff when I paid for it. I shouldn't have to wait. Blah blah blah. I get that. Luckily, only one person has paid, and I'd already said to him, why was it I was delayed? Something delayed me. Maybe my hands was already playing up then. But I said to him, I think I had some other projects I needed to do, and I said to him, I'm just going to finish off these projects, and then I'll get yours done. And he said, that's all right, I'll be away for most of September anyway, so don't worry about it. Don't rush it. So that was fucking excellent news. I said, I'd make the blades for you, but I can't ship shit anymore. Yeah, it's not worth the bother, is it? I appreciate that, though. And I know you do a really good job, and it'd be great, but yeah, it ain't fucking worth it. Too expensive, too much bother, I'd probably get stopped. Dave said, laughing me out of what a clown. They have to be careful with firearms, even replicas. Was gobsmacked when I saw the Lego style Glock. Ridiculous. Fucking hell. Was that like a real Glock that looks like it's made of Lego or something? It's mental. Yeah. Any new films out? Should we do a film quiz in a minute? That's a film quiz. Is there enough people interested? I might not do a film quiz. We'll see. The film quiz is you like asking me questions about films. Don't start yet, though. I'll tell you if we do. Fuck what I was saying now. Any new horror film recommendations that I can watch? I don't know. I might watch a sci-fi anyway, though, an old sci-fi. I do like a bit of sci-fi. I'm tempted to watch Sunshine because I can't remember what happens in that. I can remember the end of it. Yeah. John said, "Fuck do I know? I've been waiting for a video game and it finally came out. What? I want your Borderlands. Yeah, I've got Borderlands 3, the Handsome Collection or something. I've never played it, but yeah, Sunshine. So Persia, I remember Sunshine being decent. I can remember the end of it, but I can't remember most of the film, which is good. It means that if I watch it, it's partly why I watched RoboCop 2. Shall I just watch Sunshine tonight then? Yeah, it's just there. I'll get it later. I'll watch Sunshine tonight. Yeah, Borderlands, the Handsome Edition. I never played it. I got it, but I think they were selling it for cheap or something. I want to play Metal Gear Solid Delta, but it's too expensive at the minute. I can't buy a second-hand disc because I got a PS5 that doesn't have a disc drive in it because it was cheaper. But then it means you got to buy digital games, which are more expensive. But you know, it's what it is. You can buy an upgrade for it. That's a luxury. I don't need a computer game right now. Johnson, no, go and grab the movie because you won't remember later. The problem is if I'll think my table is here and I can't stand on it. If I stand on that chair, fucking dangerous. But I've got another chair in here. It might be safe. If you hear a big drop in a minute, I've fallen off the chair. I'm going to put the 2 other DVDs back up while I'm here. Right, I'm safe. I had to use that to stand on. I sometimes use my fucking gaming chair. That's extremely dangerous to fucking stand on that bastard, I tell you. Bill said, "Can you crone 28-gram Vlad blocks?" Yes, so I could probably do that one. Even with my hands fucked, I should be able to do that. I'll do that for you, mate. I will do that. If it don't come out for a while, though, remind me. Yeah, my hands are a bit fucked at the minute, but so that chair has never been used for a quick shot to the back. Yeah, straight out of fucking WWE, isn't it? They're right on your arm. Me and Penny for the shopping. That won't last. That'll be gone. Yeah, I do remember. I can't remember enough of Sunshine, which is a good thing. I remember watching it. I remember liking it. I've got it on DVD. But I can't remember enough of it, which is good. That's what I want. I want to watch a film that I can't quite remember. I've watched Event Horizon recently. I don't need to watch that. Yes, don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Yes, look at them fingers. Look at that claw. I won't even shut properly. Kingdom of Heaven. I've got that. I've never watched it, Penny. So maybe that'll be one of my next ones. Yeah, Event Horizon was a great film. Virgil, have you ever paused it on the bits where it shows the like horrible mutilated bodies? It's fucking great. That film, when you pause it on all the bodies in there, that is as gory as like fucking the worst bits of Hellraiser. It's fucking great. Richard said, "Did you ever watch Eden Lake?" Yeah, I watched Eden Lake. I don't think I own it though, but yeah, it's a good film. That's a good film. Yeah, Eden Lake's great. I may watch that again because I haven't seen it for years. Drop said, "You won't remember writing it on you until you're in the shower. You'll see it and think, shit, that thing, and then wash it off and never remember." Been there all too often. My poor old mum, she wanted something printed out the other day, and I said, "Oh, you've run out of paper." She said, "What? That whole thing? That was the whole fucking like thing in that fat." I didn't have the heart to tell her that it's all lists in my room now. I'll tell you something I could show you for a little teaser of what's coming up in the Spyroverse documentary. So, I won't show you this for too long because it'll be a better surprise. So if you don't want to see this, you better shut your eyes. I'll tell you when. But I had to do, because it's the history of the whole entire Spyroverse type stuff, right? I thought I'd do a Bio tapestry type thing. Except it ain't the Bio tapestry. It's a different place in France. So I looked up some places in France to do it. So this is one part of it, right? So it's all on there. They've got a new thing there, the Necronomicon. So there's that, and then we've got the knights, the shit knights, searching out the holy foreskin there. You will see that when it's done. Penny, have you seen the director's cut of Kingdom Hospital? Kingdom Hospital. Kingdom Hospital's good. Penny said it's Machiavellian. Burgess said, yeah, even the guy who gets spaced is realistic as fuck. Johnson, I hear that there's some valley in France. Well, there's a perfect place in France. I've got the name already. It's all been done. But yes. Sorry, you can open your eyes now if you did have them shut. So yeah, that's the tapestry. Metallic said, I'm a bit too good at drawing cocks though. Oh, should I show that? Am I going to get in trouble for it? I'm not monetized on here on these anyway. Oh, Penny said it's Machiavellian. Okay. Yes. Sorry, Penny. Burgess said the Necronomicon, bound in human foreskins, written in jizz. Exactly. The only difference is it's written in bloody jizz. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is, Persia. It is bound in human foreskins, inked in bloody jizz. It's exactly what it is. Yeah, you wait. The Necronomicon. And a little bit of a spoiler here. Why the Knights of Shit, the Shit Knights of Penn Island, why they are trying to stop the Spyro Desmond getting hold of the Jesus foreskin is because if they put the Jesus foreskin into the front of the Necronomicon, it will open a massive portal where all the demons can come through. That's gonna be part of the plot to the film as well now. There you go. I've added some new lore into it. Yes, secrete ink. So yeah, that's a little part of what I've been doing. Can only read it under black light. Yeah. Well, I think that's why I thought I'd add the blood into it. It's bloody spunk, so you can so you can read it. Because obviously the Knights of Shit wouldn't have been able to read it. These are actual real Latin words as well. So if you look these up, that's actually a real thing. These are real words. That's a real word. That is. That's the nice of the shit. Shit nights. Well, that actually translates to the shit riders. Person might not be 12 inches, but smells like a foot. Okay. Doc said, always got dicks on your mind, do you? Too many Richards in your life. Maybe one of the nights ought to be called Richard. Yes. So yeah, I've been doing that. That's just one of the things I've been doing. That's going to feature in the documentary. So what I've tried to do with the documentary is add as much information to make it all make sense to someone who's never seen it, but also add a load of new stuff for future episodes and stuff like that. Yeah. Should be great. Should be great. That's your only spoiler you're getting. Should we read the synopsis to benign 9.5? That's a please, Penny. Penny, what's this? Not, you can tell I'm fucking ill. You don't see this happen very often. Oh, that's no good. I let thought when it went dark. It is the year 2057. The sun is dying and mankind faces extinction. Earth's last hope rests with the courageous crew of 8 men and women on a mission to ignite the fading star of a massive nuclear weapon. Deep into their voyage out of radio contact with Earth, their mission begins to unravel, and they find themselves fighting not only for their lives but for the future of us all. Scott said, looking forward to the Monty Python style cartoons on the next episode. Yes. Yes. Well, these are going to be in the documentary. And then we've got series 2, episode 1. Yeah, plenty to come. Then the Christmas episode. That's what's coming this year. So it's like Michael's glasses. I do wear them occasionally. Just don't wear them on live streams. Yeah. I think I did a good. If you look up the actual bio tapestry, I think I did a good fucking copy there. I hope that satisfies Persio. I thought that was a good little fucking trick, that was. Penis Land, Pen Island. It's broke because it's been attacked by Spyro Desmonds. Did you not notice that? Drop said, could do up a bunch. Could do you fucking I can't read. Could do you up a bunch of calligraphy. Yes, well, I'll tell you what, if I can think of something that we can think of, yeah, we'll do that. First I said I'll have to visit Pen Island. Maybe I'll find out where it is. the penis mightier, yes. How you doing, Dan? You're right, mate. You're number 1 by the looks of it. So are you blind? Fucking hand. Right, paracetamols. Did I take some paracetamols? I didn't, did I? I didn't write that down. I've not taken any paracetamols tonight, have I? I've taken ibuprofen, so. Cheers, Roger. Right, I shall write down I'm taking paracetamols now. Dan said, I wish PlayStation stuck with the black CDs. Yeah, I know, not Dan. He said, have you seen Monty Python Holy Grail? Yes, I have, mate. Hang on. I have. I love a bit of Monty Python. For years and years and years, I resisted it. I wasn't into it. And then, as a teenager, anyway, I think because I'd seen the TV series, and I always thought it was alright. But I think the films are better than the TV series. And then my mate one day said, because we used to watch Bad Taste of Brain Dead nearly every day, and The Revenge of Billy the Kid, and they're all comedies. They're great. He brought up the Monty Python films, and I love them. They're great. Yeah, all of them are. President said, if we are doing PlayStation wishes, I wish they would re-release Hogs of War on newer consoles. Oh yeah, you sent me a thing to that. I meant to reply, but my hands was out at the time. I've never heard of Hogs of War. Never heard of it. Persia, no, Drop said, wish they had any of the good versions of NFS. Well, it's by Rick Mail. Nice. Yeah, Hogs of War. I've never even heard of it. Never even heard of it. Yeah, looks alright. Yeah, the only games I'm really looking forward to is I want to get Metal Gear, but I can't afford 60 quid on a game. Maybe close to Christmas. Maybe I'll get it myself for Christmas. Metal Gear, not Metal Gear, Grand Theft Auto 6. Can't beat the old Grand Theft Autos. Need for Speed, okay. Yeah, that went over my head, Drop. Put letters on, don't fucking help me. You're sod. Italic's not on. We can talk about computer games as much as we want now. Strap my hand up for a bit, shall we? President said, like, I'll tell you what I was going to play though. So the game I've been that close to playing, but then thought I don't know who's going to let my hands more, was the RoboCop game, because I got that on the PlayStation Plus. I'd have to pay for the PlayStation Plus, but you can play like £6 for a month. I'll just pay £6. I can pay it, play it. So yeah, this part, I think because I had RoboCop on the brain, that's why I watched the second one. Don't get me wrong, the first one is better. The first RoboCop film is fucking amazing, but I've seen it so many times, I know every bit of that. I thought I'd watch the second one because I couldn't remember a lot of it. But I just got Far Cry Primal for less than £5. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever played that one. I haven't played many of the Far Cry games. I think the only one I played properly was one of the new ones, Far Cry 5 maybe. It wasn't, so the Far Cry I played and completed wasn't the one with Matey from Breaking Bad in, it was the one before that. So whatever that Matey with Breaking Bad in it is, it's the one before that. It's got, one of them's got Gus in it. Whichever one that is, it was the one before that. And that was alright actually, I quite enjoyed it. Yeah, I quite enjoyed it. It's Far Cry, isn't it? Yeah, that's my phone. Yeah, won't be able to hold it now. Far Cry 5. Yeah, that one. Right, while I'm here, because there are people who would like to actually donate to the channel, there's hardly anyone watching right now. If you ever would like to donate to the channel, help me, just do stuff. I don't know, help me out in general. There's a link in the description and also a link in the chat. If someone puts exclamation mark support, Penny was putting it on quite a while. Here's a little 30-second video showing you how to donate if you want, just because people often say, oh, I don't know how to. You can do a one-off donation. You can become a member, or you can do a super chat. It's up to you. But yeah, it's massively appreciated if you do, and that helps me out. Yeah, partly why I haven't bought any games for a while dropped this because getting them PlayStation 5 games, they're like fucking 60 quid now, which would be about $75. That's too much. That's too much. Yeah, oh well. Yeah, if you would like to support me, please do. It's massively appreciated. Yeah, hopefully my hands get better and I can start doing stuff. The only thing is, I'm a bit worried now, though. If I start going straight back to it, is it just going to happen again? And the bastard, isn't it? I don't know. I'll get the doctors. As I say, I'm going to try to rest my hand completely today and tomorrow and Sunday. And hopefully, like 3 solid days of, because I've given this quite a good rest today. That might do it. That might do it. It might be enough to, at least it makes it start feeling better. Johnson, I had to scroll through 3 pages of legal shit to start playing. I did think about the rice bag, Penny. Can you make the rice bags? Are the rice bags? Can you make them cold? Because they reckon heat wouldn't help with this because it's possibly inflammation of the tendons. But I did think about it. I literally had the bag in my hand today, but I thought, I don't know, and I didn't want to fuck it up if it was. Oh yeah, it might just be worth putting. Yeah, I didn't want to fuck it up by making it cold and potentially making it wet, if that makes sense. Drops, no. I refuse to buy a PlayStation 5 until I've played and completed all the games I want to get on PS4. Won't fuck it up though, will it? Because I didn't know whether you're if when it, like if it gets condensation on, the rice might go mouldy. I don't know. Oh, you can put them in the freezer. No, okay. Should just asked. All right. Fair enough. Okay. Thank you. Oh well, I'll do it cold. Yeah, they reckon. No, I did think about using them for cold. Yeah, it said because I would have done. I would have just rubbed deep heat on my hands. But I thought, I don't know, if they reckon it's inflammation, it could make it not worse, but it's not going to help. Persia on the drop. Do you like drops? Do you mean you like to do 100% on games? I can't do that. I don't think I've ever done 100% on any game. I also play all games on the easiest setting. Oh, so okay, so just heat it up afterwards, and to cook the moisture back out. Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense, Benny. I hadn't really thought about it like that. Yeah, just cook it out, wouldn't it? Yeah, well, so the drop said the rice bags are way more handy than expected. Lower back when it's hot is so good. Well, I did think that. I did think a nice, but warm would be lovely. If my shelves that put nice warm. I have been doing a bit of turmeric. Funny thing is, I would have had a little bit of cayenne the other day by pure coincidence. Yeah, but it's the first playthrough on easy, then on the most difficult. Yeah, I suppose if you get used to it on the easy, yeah, I play it on the easiest, and that's it. That's enough for me. Then I like just to. Some people like to play games for the challenge of it. I just like to enjoy games, really. Don't I? Don't I'm a challenge kind of person. I never get 100%. Don't do online, so it's never a goal. Yeah. Yeah, turmeric. I was thinking about. So I had some the other day because I had a gout remedy in case it was my joints playing up, but it's not. It's definitely not the joints. But yeah, I do a gout remedy, which is turmeric, apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, bit of black pepper, a little bit of honey. I'll have one of them tonight. Yeah, what is that? Persia, you're right. Here's the tutorial. Jock said, if it's a game I've played, I go for hard from the get-go. I know the buttons and shit. I'll deal with whatever new shit got added. Cornish Bob said, okay, mate, I hope your hand gets better soon. I'm off now. Busy weekend coming up. I'm heading to Scotland for 5 days. All the best of. Take care, Cornish Bob. I very much appreciate you doing that thing with your missus. It was great. I shall edit that tomorrow. Have a lovely time in Scotland. Say hello to Ken from me if you see him. And Ben. Take care, mate. See you later. You back, Peach. Nice one, mate. But I love getting a game that has a new game plus. And now that's good. I do enjoy Persia. I do enjoy a new game plus. That changes things for the second playthrough, doesn't it? Yeah, that does change things for playthrough. Yeah, take care, Bob. See you later, mate. Pretty sure Metal Gear, when you play it the second time, you have with Metal Gear Solid 3. I'm pretty sure when you finish it, start the game again, and you have all the gear you collected from the time before. I'm sure you do. I can't remember. I'm sure you do, because that's how you get like the stealth camo on that. There's not many games that I'm prepared once I complete. See, Metal Gear, though, when I played Metal Gear Solid 3 the very first time I played it, I completed that probably at least 8 times, I think, in a row, because I loved playing it. And part of that was not going for 100%, but going for, I wanted the stealth camo. And the only way to get stealth camo, because some of the things are too difficult. Some of, to do like 100% on Metal Gear, you had to complete the whole game in under 5 hours, no kills, no alerts, no damage, and shit like that. That's too much for me to want to do that. I can't be dealing with that kind of shit. But to get the stealth camo, you had to shoot these little plastic, I think they're called Garco frogs. Bigger than that, they're about that big in real life. So each scene of the game, there's one in it. So every time the screen goes black, you're in another scene. Every single one of those had a Garco frog, and you had to find them. And one of them you had to fucking shoot while it was on the back of a motorbike with a sniper rifle. It was sat on a post, and you fucking whizzed past it, and you got to try and shoot it. Now I did that. Took me hundreds of tries to do that, but I did that. But then the problem is, once you've done that, you don't want to play the game anymore. I'd had enough of it by then. But I did that with Fallout 4 and Skyrim. Just loved the mechanics of the game. Yeah, they're good fun, aren't they? Dobson, I never played Metal Gear because I played the other military games as a kid, and they were way more complicated back then. Yeah. Well, Metal Gear's got a lot to it. They're good games. There's a hell of a lot to them. But yeah, I do want to play that. But, I don't know. I do get a bit of money from YouTube now, so not this time, but maybe next time. Yeah, might be cheaper then. I'll wait for a deal. I can wait. Ain't no fucking. And I say the games are fucking luxury. I get that. It's not, and it ain't like I ain't got games I could play anyway. Just so you all know, I'll probably piss off at 12 tonight. Yeah. What are you not going to do for the rest of your evenings? You're going to go to bed, stay up? I'm going to watch a film. Yeah, Mum's not too bad at the minute. She's all right. Persia said Metal Gear Solid fucked my mind, as had been awake for 3 days smoking when the kernel starts being weird. That's mental, isn't it? Yeah. That one of the greatest things about Metal Gear is that kind of shit. Yeah. And he starts being weird, and in one of them, it starts telling you, Psycho Mantis in the first one, starts telling you what computer games you like, because it's reading your memory card. And then there's a trick in the first one where no matter what you do, Psycho Mantis knows what you're doing. And do you know how to get around that? It's fucking. I love Hideo Kojima. Is fucking amazing. So Psychomantis, no matter what you do, he knows what you're doing every single time. So you have to take the controller out of port 1, put it into port 2, and then he doesn't know what you're doing. That's fucking amazing little thing. That is. Yeah, and there's a few things like that in all of the games, little weird shit like that. Yeah, one of them. There's a fucking probably the first one again. You need a radio number, and they keep saying it's on the back of the book. It's on the back of the book. And it's on the back of the fucking instruction book. Penny said, I've been watching the Charlie Sheen documentary. He has tiger blood and done his DNA. What is that? Is that a reasonably old document? I always liked Charlie Sheen. I don't know. I don't know enough about him. I know he was a druggie and and sex addict, but so fucking what? Do you know what I mean? Your night shift, Dave, Dan. But yeah, I had a cheat CD and playthrough guide. Dave said, hope to catch you on the next live stream. Had a laugh on this one. Take care, folks. Thank you for being on, Dave. Appreciate it, mate. It was nice talking to you. I'm a little bit subdued tonight. I'm a bit tired, but yeah. Person said, I know Charlie Sheen has great parties. Penny said I do too, but he said that. I remember the tiger blood thing. I remember him. My fucking computer's gone off. Well, it comes back on. Otherwise I can't see the comments now. I'll be able to see them on here, fuck it. Well, I'll read it like that. Penny said I do too, but he said that. Yeah, the fucking tiger blood shit bizarre. Well, I got tiger balm, I got tiger patches. That's it. It's always a pleasure to chat with you, mate. And you. It's been nice. It's been good. Yeah, I'll still be on for about 15 minutes. Yeah, I'll have a little relax watching. I'm not ready for bed. I got up reasonably late today. Oh, there we go. We're back. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little. It's a little bit depressing not being able to do things, but it's what it is. I can do other shit. Benny said he is not what the hotel manager said. I don't know why I had a thought the other day to watch the second Michael Jackson Leaving Neverland documentary, but I remember watching the first one of that, and that is fucking like. Have you ever seen that? Fucking hell. Well, maybe the drugs have kicked in finally. Maybe the paracetamol's out. I think it's called Leaving Neverland. It will tell you things in it that you wish you never heard. Yeah, I don't know what the second one's like. It's one of those things you watch it out of just. It's like watching a car crash type thing, it's that. It's just so fucked up. I don't really not even that interested in it. Hello, Trevor. How you doing, mate? But yeah, have you ever watched it, Peach? There's some horrible fucking descriptive stuff in that. Yeah. Yeah, can't look away. Exactly, dropped. Because I do find I'm not really into Michael Jackson at all, but I find it fascinating when you think about who he was, and because he has that weird persona that he changed the color of his skin and he changed his voice completely, right? And that's not actually what he sounds like or looks like, and it's shocking when you think about it. That's not how he sounds at all. And sometimes you'll hear him talk to his normal voice, and it ain't that fucking put on feminine voice he's got. Yeah, it's fucking bizarre. Fazia said, no, that's ignorant. That's ignorant. Fanny said it does raise a curious question of him being a eunuch. Yeah, but I don't know. Burgess, I always thought he was a castro. Yeah, but this is the thing, right? I've heard a video. I've heard a video of Michael Jackson talking his normal voice, and he's got a normal deep voice. That fucking high pitched voice. That was bullshit, mate. That was bollocks. Drop said, dude got famous for singing Beat It on tour and wearing a single glove. I'm glad that made you laugh, though, Joe. Treatment said, I sent you my email last week to pass on to the guy wanting pipe tobacco. Ah, yes, I've passed it on. I've passed it on, mate. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot about that. I forgot that was you. Yeah, I've passed it on, then. Ben said, that's a fair point, but something happened. Oh, no, don't get me wrong. There was some proper fucked up shit that happened to Michael Jackson as well. I'm not saying he had a horrible abusive childhood. And that's partly what makes him the freak show that he is. I get that totally. But it's just when that's a fair point. But something happened to him, something violent enough to where he didn't feel safe using that voice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was proper fucked up. Yeah, he didn't have a very nice childhood himself. First of all, I heard that recently, but it's just audio. It might not have been. Well, that's true. That's true. You can't trust anything you see on the internet, can you? Could be total bollocks. Ah, Dan. He said The Reckoning with Steve Coogan is really well made with good acting at the same time horrifying. Yes, that's the one I was thinking about that as Dan as well. Dan, sorry. I actually call that The Harrowing. That fucking thing's horrible. It's worth watching though. Yeah, The Reckoning where Steve Coogan plays Jimmy Savile, and it's just a fucking. It's a 3-part. What do you call it? It even shows interviews the victims for a couple of minutes at the beginning, and then like tells their story in a fictionalized version. It's fucking horrible. Yeah, I called that The Harrowing. That that gave me nightmares. That did. That gave me nightmares watching that. It's horrible. Steve Coogan is fucking amazing in that. Yeah. Trader said, "What are we talking about? Just fucked up stuff on the telly." John said, "No worries, everyone. Jim will fix it." Penny said, "Jimmy Savile, I sent you that clip, Mike." Yes, yeah. Yeah, it's fucked up. Fucking The Reckoning. I watched it with Metallic. Yeah, it gave me nightmares. I did. Can't remember what the nightmare was, but I woke up that night like jerked out of bed because I don't know. Maybe I was dreaming about being a kid and Jimmy Savile was trying to fucking, do something. I don't know, but I definitely had a nightmare. It was horrible, but worth watching because it's fucking amazing. But yeah, I would say 2 of the most harrowing things based on real life that I've ever seen would be The Reckoning and that Michael Jackson thing's fucking horrible as well. Leaving Neverland, fucking horrible. But it's only because, and there's obviously other stuff out like that, but I don't watch a lot of that kind of stuff. There's a flag past my okay, it's a safe place. I've never met Jimmy Savile and I've never been touched up by anyone as a kid, so I was like, fine. Fuck's sake. Dan said, yeah, BBC did, and they did it for years, and lots of people did. Fucking the police let him off as well. Everyone knew what was going on. The police let him off. Yeah, fucked up, absolutely mentally fucked up, and horrible. The amount of people who, yeah. Dark old conversation tonight, isn't it? Where's my fucking wig? I want to put my blonde wig on. Probably in here. I'll probably put it in here accidentally. My fucking fingers. Actually, no, I won't put a blonde wig on. It'll look like I'm doing something else. Look like I'm pretending to be something else. Teresa said, what happened to the Q&A last night? I didn't get time to finish it. I'll get it done for soon, though. So the next time I'm not on a Saturday, it'll be for that. John says, such an uplifting stream. Even now, yeah, I can't hardly move my fingers now. Oh, I don't know if you could hear that. Oh, fuck me. It's good I've had them straight for ages. The first movement, it actually clicked. Just such an uplifting stream. Now we've just circled the wagons on pedos. Anything good going on in the good, not hood. One rule for themselves and one for another. Pension, so Roland Deschain, yes. Oh, I don't know what to say. Peach, what have you been up to? What have you been up to, Peachy? Peaches. Pete said, would heat help? Do you know what? I might just try it. I might just try heat. It says not to because it's supposed to be inflammation of the tendons. But I don't know. I often find heat works quite well for me. So I might just try it. I doubt it would make it worse, would it? Would it? Do you think it would? If you put heat on something that's inflamed, would it make it worse? Or would it just not do anything? I've never bothered because when my shoulder, I put those pain pads on, but those pain pads don't actually make it hot. Not like deep heat does. I don't know. But I did read. I have tried cold, but it didn't do fuck all. But maybe I need something better. Maybe I'll do the rice bags. Persia said, how's the pooch? How's yours as well, Persia? There's lots of work. I want to go to the gym, though, not getting time. Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it, when you want to do stuff? Persia, it depends if they're clinching. Yeah, I don't know. Doc said, rice bag under your hand, and if you can fold it, wrap it round. Yeah. I've done the big one. Well, yeah, I'll sort it out later. Maybe I'll heat that. I don't know. What do you reckon? Heat it or make it cold? Persia said, if you have a tear or actual damage, heat is a bad thing. Muscular and nerve pain. Muscular and nerve damage helps. Heat helps. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it's as far as there's like permanent damage yet. I want to be careful there. Faber said I have to take gabapentin for mine. Yeah, that's joke, mate. But Marley has made a fantastic recovery, but he remains drugged and grounded. Well, I'm glad he's getting better, mate. Pete said Pooch is in the Discord, yes. Peach and Pooch. Peaches and Pooches. Drop said, ran into 2 pugs this week. One was near dead and the other one wasn't far off. Hard to weld with those little fuckers about. What the hell? One was nearly dead. Oh, God. Well, a job, was it? Drop said, just try both and report back later. Everyone's doing. Well, that's the thing. My dad always preferred cold things. I always tend to prefer heat. I'll give it a go. Fuck it. I'll give it a go. I'll try. I'm going to try heat first. Yeah, that'd be lovely. Just holding that in your hand. I'd hold it in my hand like that, and I've got my hands like wrapped into the rice. Cold finger. Can you apply heat to stuff that's inflamed? I don't know. I don't know now. It said don't. Tracking the groin area. That's the greatest band name ever. Drops it, yeah. Lady tried saying the dog got singed. Fuck off. Put your dogs up. Oh, cast. Absolute nutters. Yeah, I'll make it cold though. So it's fine making these cold though. Don't fuck the rice up or anything. That's all I was worried about. I didn't want And then when it's gone, what do you call it? Can't fucking talk. When it's gone sort of like not cold, yeah. Well, it's not a big deal to cut it open, take the ice out, and fucking set it back up, is it either? You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow night. I won't be going out. Nothing tonight, Trevis. I'm staying sober tonight, mate. I was invited out for a drink tomorrow night and play poker, but my hands are so fucked I can't. I need a week off booze anyway. I've been drinking so much. It's fucking ridiculous. And bad for your health. Like that is the kind of booze that would, ain't fucking good for you. Like I said, first time you heat that up in winter, it'll be steaming. If it doesn't smell, you're good. Nice. Yeah. Spacey said, by the way, I'm here, just feeling crappy. Been sitting here building new Sesame Street figures. Got Oscar and Count done. Oh, nice. What, like, what's that? Like, what are they call Funko Pop things? How you what you ill at the minute, Spacey? Drebus said, Friday night and you're sober. What's happened to your hand? Oh, I think I got fucking I think I got tendonitis in both my hands, but my left is worse. Yeah. That's it. I'll go to the doctor's. I'll go to the doctor's Monday. What I'm going to do, as I said, I'm going to try and give it a really good rest. I'm building blocks from China. Fair enough. And they're Funko. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think. I'm thinking of Funko Pops on the devil. The doctor said, just know that me and Penny are about when you need. Thank you, mate. Dreamers of that shit, mate. Alcohol makes it worse, pal. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Maybe that's what it's been doing. Maybe I've been bringing it on worse with booze, but it's been an ongoing thing for a couple of months, maybe like 4 or 5 months. But I haven't really registered, and then recently, it's just done it fully. Yeah, man's fucked. Yeah. Oh well. Hand gout. Well, pretty much, Drop. Pretty much. Although it ain't as it's not quite as painful as fucking gout. Though if I had fucking gout in my hands, fuck that shit. But yeah, it is a similar thing. Ain't as painful as gout though, luckily. Otherwise, I won't be doing nothing. I won't be doing anything with my hands. You won't be able to touch anything. Right, just so you all know, I'll be off in about 2 minutes. It has been pleasant, although we've done some weird conversations tonight. Yeah, been good. I might see if I can get a shorts video on tomorrow. And I'll probably I might do another vertical stream tomorrow. If not, I'll do a standard one, but I'll sit here and do it. I will do, Pen. That's the first thing I'm doing. I'm going to put this in the freezer. When you're back live again, tomorrow night, about 9:30. I'm always a bit late, though. Tonight? What do you mean? That's going in the thing tonight, if that's what you mean. And I should be watching a film tonight. And then go to bed. Hello, Andy. He said, have you tried a full extract CBD or rub in your hand? No, I haven't. But, yeah, gotta do. Dreamer said you have a DJ voice. Nice. Basically, that's a night, mate. Hope you're feeling better. Also, as well as myself. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon, mate, as well. And anyone else feeling a bit shit at the minute, Persia and the drops. Hope you feel better. Danton, I'll see you then. Good night. Yeah, good night, everyone. Yeah, tomorrow night about 9:30. But if I'm not on straight away, I'm always a bit late. I'm always like 15 minutes late. All right. But good night, all. And those who live alone, don't forget to close your windows, lock all your doors. Yes. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. You should get well. Pleasure said, weird conversation tonight. Anyone watching is here for the weird. Oh, yeah, true. I know, but it seemed extra weird tonight. Thank you, Penny. Love you too. Take care, everyone. I do appreciate it. It's been a good one, and I'll keep you posted. Maybe it's them two fingers are the main ones. They're the ones I don't want to shut. Take care, everyone. I'm going to enjoy my film while I rest my hand. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow night. Dan Wilson, thank you for the donation, mate. I do appreciate that. Cheers. See you later, everyone. Good night.